Hello everyone. A short story. Very simple. Great Britain, 1642. That's nearly 400 years ago. Dissolves into a civil war between the King, the Anglican Church, and the Puritans, Parliamentarians, Republicans. It's over many, many issues, and there's right and wrong on both sides. The King and his supporters fight for 3 years. They lose. The parliamentarians try to negotiate. 25% of the entire male population of the American colonies has come over to fight that civil war. They're not so forgiving. There's another civil war. The King loses again. And he's put on trial. Quite simple. You put a king on trial, you're not going to find him innocent. 59 men sign and seal a warrant to have him executed. And he is, in public, in Whitehall. So, the Republic is there. The monarchy is abolished. And for 11 years this country is ruled by those men. Oliver Cromwell, General Whaley, Gough, etc. But the British have had enough. So, the dead king's son, Charles II, returns and orders the hunting down of every single one of them. Those 59 men and others. The leader is a man called Baron John Belsize. 6 times fought in major actions in English First Civil War. He, along with his colleagues, will get many, but 3 of the big ones who signed the death warrant will sail off to Boston, Massachusetts. And the King will send Baron John Belsize with the direct orders, hunt those men down and kill them. I want this republic buried forever. Those 3 men attempt an act of independence. Baron John Belsize is teamed up with a local man, Samuel Maverick. Not very nice. He sells smallpox-infected blankets to the natives. With the intelligence he's gathered, Baron John Belsize arrives in Hadley, western Massachusetts. You can visit it today. Very nice little village. And there's a final confrontation between those 3 Republicans, General Whaley, General Gough, and Colonel Dixwell, and Baron John Belsize and Samuel Maverick. In the graveyard, they are forced to dig their own graves. And Samuel Maverick will lash them, beat them, dig. And there's the final moment. Baron John Belsize draws his 2 pistols, turns around, and shoots his assistant, Maverick. What's going on? What happened? Would you like to know? No problem. You can find out in my book, In the Name of the Crown, by Anthony Matthews. Every person in this book's a real person. Every place, every date is fact. And I have written according to what I adore. Good between bad, right and wrong. It's a story based on fact. Most of it is in fact true. And it tells us about the early history of the United States. And it tells us about the monarchy and how it's endured today. It also tells us a little bit about humanity. Baron John Belsize is a good man. That does not mean those 3 Republicans were bad men. They were not. It's like any story. There's 2 sides to every argument. And in this case, you'll find out what happened in the end. It's not quite what you expect. You can buy this on Amazon and Kindle. And I have an email account, In the Name of the Crown @yahoo.com. Please contact me. I'm pleased to talk about it and other such items of English history and American history too. Also, on YouTube, I've done 3 really good pods with Oxford University. And you can find them, Anthony Matthews, In the Name of the Crown. So if you're interested, there's a Facebook page in the same name as well. I hope to hear from you. And if you do read it, I hope you really enjoy it. It's really, really well researched. And the ending, everybody gets what they just deserve. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy.